Oh no. It's pretty insane up here. Well, 6 p.m. We've been driving up this road for probably an hour, getting all scratched up, just praying that there was something at the end. And this is what we are presented with. So we don't have a chainsaw or anything. We gotta figure out how to turn around and get all the way back down this 2-track. Oops. So we ended up just settling for a little spot that we found earlier in the day because there ended up being no spots up there. We actually went down a couple other roads too. So it's about 7 p.m. Should have about another hour of daylight. He's working on some dinner.
Doing pasta and sausage tonight.
We'll get the fire started and yeah, time to relax. Good morning. It's pretty chilly out, but I think we both slept pretty good last night. We are sleeping in the roof nest. So that's the tent that we purchased a few weeks ago. And so far, it's been great. There's been a couple little bumps with it that we just kind of had to figure out with having a new tent. But for the most part, it's awesome. So maybe sometime in the future when we have a handful more nights in it, we will do a review, but for now we love it. So a little update, our can of propane wasn't immediately screwed on all the way and just started spraying propane everywhere. And I ran over and tried to screw it on as quick as I could, and it sprayed all over my fingers. You can't see it, but these two fingers are completely numb right now. We're just kind of gonna let it chill for a little bit. So no sausage for breakfast, but we should have enough firewood to do our tacos for lunch on the fire later this afternoon. So everything's gonna work out. About packed up and ready to go search for a new spot for tonight. So hopefully our luck spot searching is a little bit better than it's been. Oh yeah, we're gonna head out. Wish us luck, and we will see you at the next spot. We drove maybe 30 minutes from last night's spot, and wow, we should have kept driving last night. We just found one of the best spots. So since we didn't go very far, we'll probably keep on driving, exploring a little bit, but definitely setting a pin here, and I highly doubt that we'll find a better spot to camp tonight. There's also some firewood that was left here, and we could definitely use that considering that we don't have any propane to cook with. So if I had to guess, this is definitely what we're calling home for the night, because it doesn't get much better than this. Anya's doing some drawing right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and check the bolts on the truck. I've been hearing a little bit of rattling, so I think there might be a couple loose bolts on the roof rack, as well as maybe the canopy. I mean, we have the tent on there, which is not light, so always good to check your bolts. And then we will go ahead and hit the trail. looks like these ones on the front of the roof rack are getting loose pretty easily. This is a Hooke Road roof rack. Got on Amazon. It was significantly cheaper than the alternatives like Prinsu and them. And I figured we probably weren't gonna have much weight on the roof rack. So I ended up going with the cheaper option. So far, it's treated me well. Might just need to put some Loctite on those bolts up front. These bolts inside here get really loose. I probably tightened all of them down maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And just after a few weekend trips, they are definitely in need of some tightening. Because look at that. Well, I don't know. Leave a comment. Which spot would you rather camp at? We have the cozy creek spot, and we have a cliff spot with literal 360 views. It's pretty insane up here. So I guess we're gonna have some decisions to make about where we sleep tonight. So as you can see, we ended up coming back to the creek spot. That spot that we found up there was really cool, and we'll definitely go back up there another time. But considering that it's not the warmest out and that there was definitely some more wind up there, we just felt like we'd be a little more comfortable sleeping down here by the creek. And then also there's a bunch of firewood around, so it just kind of made sense. But we definitely had a good time going up there and got a little bit rowdy coming back down the hill. So we're gonna get some tacos going. Haven't decided if we're gonna try to cook it on the fire or if we are going to try the propane again. So hopefully no more cold burns. That would be awesome. For now. So I guess we figured out the propane, kind of. There was a little rubber O-ring seal inside the connector that got flipped on its side, which is why it wouldn't connect earlier this morning and why it sprayed propane everywhere. So super beautiful out this morning, but this is basically gonna wrap it up for this video. So if you've enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and this was my first video talking to the camera, talking to you guys. So feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you've enjoyed about this video, and also feel free to let me know if there's anything that you didn't enjoy about this video. So yeah, we're gonna pack up the truck and head back to town, get back to our real life responsibilities, and we'll see you next time.